Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication.
Your source for news and information on the cannabis issue as it unfolds here in Oregon, across America, and around the world. Greetings. Welcome. My name is Perry, and I'll be, along with PK, hosting this segment of Mercy TV, along with a number of guests that are almost going to take as long as the show to go through all the introductions. So I suppose we can go one at a time. Of course, folks recognize our longtime participant here, Weedman, Ed. Welcome back here.
Nice to see you guys. Love you guys. We're out there loving every minute of it.
Yep.
A big hello
Thanks
to
for
the
coming in.
Facebook crowd that Ed's lined up for us here. Tori, hey, welcome.
Hi, it's always nice to see you. Thank you again for having me on.
Yep. And you can see my garden on this channel, 23 CCTV. We have been participated with this station for ages.
Yep.
Over a decade now and going strong. Just like our special guest, Dank, the Bagman, Coozer, and representing the Eugene Cannabis TV, which has been going how long now, Dank?
I don't know. Since the early 90s, so.
Awesome. Right.
A couple days.
So long?
This is why I started this show.
There you go, episodes.
Hear that,
However long
guys?
that takes. So.
Yeah.
Wow, that's definitely a feat.
Peace and victory.
So long they forgot. Well, it has fortunately progressed such that he can go out in public now and tell folks that he's the bag man and not have to wear his trademark disguise. So, although some folks don't recognize you now, it's like, oh, sure, huh? Let's see, you put the bag on there. Oh, hey, it is you.
How can people watch your show? Watch you on YouTube?
YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in Eugene Cannabis TV.
There
and
we go.
pick your episode. And I believe 693 was 693.
Yeah.
Was the last one, and it just came out. So check it out. And I was looking for guests down in Eugene to be on Eugene Cannabis TV. Come and tell your cannabis story.
Heck yeah, especially if it's helped you out, guys. And you can also watch uploads of this program, some of PK's Garden, if you look on YouTube and you look up Newport Weedman.
Right on.
And also a quick note, I got my wife with me. My lovely
Yeah.
wife. Joining me,
Welcome.
And it's a new medical marijuana patient. Or soon to be anyway. And and supporting me and all I've done and do. And and we're on our way over to the PGN Lodge this evening for the Canna Unite.
Canna Unite.
I'm hoping we'll all be there.
Right.
We've got Ganja Claus coming, and as you see, I'm the merry little elf, and here we have Weedman, and don't forget, we have got our fabulous Canna Polar over there.
Show us your polar bear.
Canna Bear will be.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Goodies this evening.
I love it. He's in character, guys. He's in
Exactly.
character.
You never know what
Come
they'll
see
be
me
passing
carrying a
out
basket,
with.
handing out some goodies this evening.
Tripolar, not bipolar.
There we go. He's trichome polar.
I love that description.
Trichome polar. Yeah. Remember, if you want to call in, you can call in at 503
588
6444. Woo! Got you out. Come on, we can do that again. How about it? 503
588
6444. Give us a call live, guys, if you're watching us on our Facebook and on our well, darn it, didn't do it.
Catch us live on Channel 23 here in the Salem area.
Yes, Comcast.
And we're hoping that Ganja Claus will make an appearance on the show this evening, but if he doesn't...
You never know. You know how Ganja Claus is. You never know.
You just never know. That's why I said we're hoping. We've got our fingers crossed.
Right on.
Going over the naughty and nice list.
That's right.
If we don't see him here tonight, we're going to go over to the PGN Lounge, right?
That's right.
PGN Lounge.
Lodge.
Oh, excuse me. Lodge.
Network.
My mistake.
Lodge.
PGN Lodge. Google that. No, it's a good time over there. It's fun. It's going to be fun. Lots of music,
Over on
music
Cherry
tonight.
Street.
2 bands this evening.
Yes, and the PGN Lodge itself is something to behold. It's an incredible place to go. To be able
3
to go
floors.
Yes.
We have a phone.
Yeah, 3 floors, a
Large
pool
room,
table,
music.
dance floor. They serve soda pop. They've got.
phone
Oh, we got a call.
Curtis is on for Edward.
All right.
All right, Curtis.
Go ahead, caller.
Curtis.
Hey,
There it comes. Hiya, caller.
Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up?
hey, how you doing, caller? How you doing? How you watching us tonight?
Curtis.
Curtis.
I'm calling. I'm watching you guys. Actually, I'm pulling you up right now on Facebook. This is Dad Danny Christensen. This is Monster Media.
Yeah.
Hey, right on. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hey.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem, guys. No problem. Hey, what are you guys up to? What are you guys talking about tonight?
Well,
Cannabis and the benefits of it.
Yes. And the PGN Lounge tonight, where you can go and you can actually use some cannabis.
Tonight
Yes.
is-
Tonight.
There you go.
Do some dabs.
I'm not here. What I'm doing, I don't know if you guys know who I am. I'm Curtis Back. I have a Monster Media.
Back off on
Back
your
off.
microphone.
I promote life for this all over the country, and I'm going to all these festivals. I'm shouting loud about this cannabis. I want this free for real.
Yes.
Cool.
Here, here.
If you
Right on.
have an opportunity and you're able to make it down to Kaiser this evening, we have a fundraiser going on to help promote and keep everything Canna Unite. We would love to have you.
That's amazing. Because I was calling you guys about the same thing. I have a fundraiser also going on my page. It's for a brother in need right now. It's one of our cannabis families out here in California.
Oh, that's where you're calling from.
Big family.
Right.
Lives in his house and needs emergency assistance. So we started a fundraiser for him, and we're reaching out to all of our cannabis friends and our family out here. Okay, man. Let's help
Right
our
on.
brothers out. Let's be unity for real.
Thank
Okay.
you, brother.
What's the website? What's the Facebook page?
It's on Facebook. Go find me on Facebook. Actually, I got the link shared on my post. I'm trying to get you guys this thing right now to share it. So
Okay.
I'll share the link there.
Yeah, tag
Right on.
me in it. Tag me in it, brother, and I'll share with all of us.
Okay.
Absolutely. And we'll
I will, buddy. It's Edward, right? Is that right?
Right, Edward, the Weedman.
Weedman right here. Yeah, if you want to look at it, if you want to look up any of our.
Yeah, I know. You saw that cop video I did. Remember that? Remember that YouTube department video I did?
Yep.
That's me, man. That's who I am. That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
about. Is I step on a bully. They shouldn't be bullying us out here, man. They're taking away our freedom. They're walking away our brothers in the soap pen. Man, I say fuck the feds, free the weed.
There we go.
absolutely.
Free the weed,
Please,
smoke weed, not speed.
yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Pharma kills, meth kills, heroin, that stuff kills, alcohol kills, cannabis heals.
Here, here.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
restore.
Yeah.
Here, here.
Yeah, I got you on speakerphone, so everyone can hear you guys too. So.
Oh, that's why we're getting the feedback.
Cannabis
Oh, that's why we're getting
restores
feedback.
life.
Yeah.
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 Excellent. Well, keep
God
up the
bless
good
you.
work. Spread the word. And remember,
Thank
everybody
you, Curtis.
register, vote, and get everybody you know to do so also.
Here, here.
Yes.
We got to keep that up, man. We still.
I'm anti-government. I mean, those guys are the ones hurting us. They're the ones that are against us. I can't perpetuate this and vote for that. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. There's a lot of cannabis candidates out there now, so.
But we're getting cannabis
Folks need to support 'em.
candidates.
Bless you, brother.
Cannabis candidates.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we got
Research.
23
I'm totally anti-that.
liberal ladies in the U.S. Congress.
Right on.
Here, here.
Yep, things are going to change. You're getting all the young blood, and the old blood goes away.
Right on.
No.
Thank you,
Yes.
Curtis.
Thanks, Curtis, for calling in.
I praise you guys for what you're doing. I love cannabis. I love supporting this thing. I'll support you guys all day. You guys support me, and we'll get this done.
There
Right.
we go.
Thank
Bless
you.
you for supporting your brothers and sisters. That's what we need is community, more community with the cannabis.
Share that with our page.
Right on.
And
Thanks,
we'll
man.
share
Thanks
it
for
as
calling
well.
in.
Thank you, Curtis.
Cannabis is love, brother. Cannabis is
Here.
love.
Peace and victory.
I'm going to take up the job with you guys on my phone so we can grab together. Are you guys smoking that right now?
No.
No,
We're
this
not.
is a smoke-free
Yeah,
studio.
smoke-free studio, but if
Right,
you go
so-
down to the PGN Lounge.
Well, I'll take one for you guys. How was that?
Right on.
Thank
All right.
you.
Dab for one.
Please.
Right.
Take a
Thank you.
dab for me.
Thank you for calling, and please call back next time.
Yeah, no
Curtis.
problem. No problem.
Curtis.
We're taking custom note jobs. We got custom note jobs. We're taking cannabis TV right here. We're doing it for those who do it for free to weed and unity. We get this done. Peace, love, unity, and community.
Oh, I like
Oh,
that.
you're
Love and
fabulous.
unity
Love
in the
ya, man.
community.
Right.
Woohoo!
It's good.
Oh, it's so good to be here with all
Right
you
on.
guys.
Thanks,
tonight.
man.
Thank you.
We're getting a lot of feedback.
Back off on the microphone.
Thank you, brother. God bless you, and please call in again.
Thank
Go
you.
safe. Go Weedman.
Go Curtis.
Go Curtis.
Okay.
He's trying to clean that up, I think.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't want to leave anything left before he's off the phone.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's.
You are fabulous.
Thank you, Curtis.
Okay.
He's on there
Curtis,
talking.
we're loving you, man.
Hey, you did a dab for us.
Did a
Right
dab
on.
Yes,
for
you
us.
Thanks,
dabbing
man.
for me,
Yeah,
man. Thank you,
Dab will do
Curtis.
ya.
BH.
Custom nose dabs too, so if you guys get a chance to watch that video, you'll see what custom nose dabs are. It's straight to the dome.
Yeah, please tag me in that.
Okay.
Tag us, Curtis. Tag us.
Oh my goodness.
Sucking that thing up his nose.
Okay. Well, dab safely there, please.
Dab
By
Yes.
all means,
Dab
Safe dabbing.
if you must.
You guys keep up the fight, and we'll win this. We'll win this. We the people will get this done. That's what we do.
Oh,
brother.
Curtis.
Thank you.
You're just
Really
Be still my
excellent.
heart.
Yeah, it's been a
Pay it forward.
grassroots effort, truly.
Pay it forward.
Ever since we've been doing it.
All righty.
You guys, we got Reed TV, we got Channel TV right here, and that's what's up there getting done.
Thank you, Curtis.
Excellent.
I love Curtis. He's motivated.
he is. I like him.
So, yeah, what'd
You
you
done now?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I got something to talk about.
Right. Folks, Blue Whale, thanks from
Yeah, I'm
Eugene.
Blue Whale.
Thanks for
Yes,
coming up,
I've
man.
been doing this for many years.
Yeah,
Known Perry for a long time.
yeah, decades,
Since
bro.
the
We've been
Portland
at this.
days.
Yeah,
And been following the Cannabis Commission this year.
uh-huh.
And they burn us on going to a dispensary, and you used to be able to buy 24 ounces.
Right, our
They,
allotment.
they arbitrarily cut it down to 1 ounce,
Right.
and never told anybody else about it.
Never
No.
consulted folks, never
No.
allowed testimony.
And we had to
No,
film that
and I
hearing.
think that's real important, and that was brought up to them
Right.
when they came to Eugene. Dank and I went to it and brought that up to them.
Yes, we did.
They heard about it. They know that people are unhappy, and other than that, they didn't do much of anything.
No.
Except cut our supply line
And
make
Raise
it, make
the
it
rates,
harder.
jack the fees, put on more regulation requirements.
oh yeah.
Take your
Right.
needs
Declared
away.
more mom and pop little community gardens that had to quote register and do all this stuff. You know, it's like
They're just moving us
it's
out.
ludicrous. You know,
Yes.
these are and pay these fees and weigh the plant every day and get an internet connection so that you can do this online system and all this other
Yeah.
stuff. You know, and if anything goes wrong, you got to pay the monies. You got to do the fine and stuff. And it's just
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well,
They
that's
like
what
their
I'm saying.
fines.
Then you got to pay people. They came out right before Thanksgiving and checked out all the grow sites in Oregon.
right.
You know, and it's like, why are they paying these people to do this? That's taxpayer money.
Right
Yeah,
on.
it's being wasted.
Before
for
OLCC
them
did
to
this, they
walk
never
around
came
the
and-
grow site.
Yeah, they
Right
never
on.
checked any of my grows.
No.
And then
Never.
possibly be
No,
polluting
but
it.
I'm just saying,
But they're
What are they even doing in
contaminating
your
them,
garden?
Right.
And they're
that's what it comes down
contaminating.
to.
Right. We fought long and hard to say, hey, that's not, you know, you can't just storm in there, troopers,
No,
you know.
they inspected every garden in Oregon.
But not only that, they're contaminating them by going into each and every garden, not
Yes.
knowing what's in them,
Oh, yeah.
and cross taking them.
Yeah.
And doing that, they've exposed us by people who are really uneducated and don't know what a garden should
And
look like.
some
Yeah.
evil ones.
Yes.
Unless they like decontaminate or something before they go to each
Well,
garden.
again,
Well,
you
it's hard to
can't. They
say
get
you
in
can
their
spread
car.
anything.
Right.
The bugs.
Those
so.
bugs sit in cars, they sit in fabric, and they brought that into everybody's gardens. That's what they did, and they set us all up.
And they did it right before Thanksgiving. That was
Yes.
the weird thing about it. They checked out every grow site.
Yeah, and I don't understand why.
Well, you
Well, they're
know,
trying to
there's a
regulate
number of thoughts behind that. Why? You know, what was their public
Motivation.
excuse,
Yes.
reason, what was the actual reason, and what was the motivation, you could say. So behind it is the bull crap report that 90% of the cannabis grown in Oregon was being shipped across the country and sold to little children on the East Coast.
Crop.
Yeah, I
Right?
know.
Scare tactics.
That was bull.
Scare
It was a
tactics.
report, a quote report. It wasn't official. They just submitted it to the legislators
Exactly.
during the time that they were cooking all this nonsense up.
Right.
Yes.
You know,
They
and the
shuffle
freaking
some
governor
bullshit
even
in.
quoted it, and they never officially filed it, and so it could get called on it. Yet it had all the weight as though it was testimony before freaking
Yes.
Congress.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So let's
that's
get
And
a
what
that was the
things are
start
done.
of it.
Can we get a petition going, Perry, to get OLCC out of the cannabis
Well,
industry?
that's what you were talking about, that Dan. Getting a separate commission.
Right.
Well, getting
Yeah,
them, having them quit running it.
The OCC, they're working on an idea of forming a complete new commission, and strictly for marijuana. But that's controversial already because some are saying we don't want another agency with more bureaucracy.
Right. Well, and especially if it's stuffed with prohibitionists
Right.
like the
Well,
OLCC.
If
Look,
it's
they-
the same
You know?
bunch.
You can't even check this out, guys. Now, not to make, you can't even. I cannot in my small town promote cannabis in this suit anymore because of OLCC. They're making
Yeah.
up rules that I can't wear this suit. I'll never be on that corner with a $5 gram sign or a $3 gram because of the bureaucracy and their stuff. And they're trying to stifle me and saying, there goes Weedman's. They want my living. And I mean, it's okay, whatever, but, I've got other things I can do. But still, I've been there for 3 years, and because of prejudice, canna bigotry, and the bureaucracy, the whole hate of it,
Right.
now I'm not able to be there. And I'm literally at least in that town, this type of advertising for a dispensary is done. And watch out, look, because I talked to one of the OLCC inspectors. His name is Jarek, Andy Jarek. I talked to him. He's the one that does Lincoln County, and he said that they're going to start going after the guys in Eugene because it's like clown-like. They're trying to say you're out there dancing for a product. It's clown-like. So now they're trying to put the stigma on us again.
Which is unreasonable.
It's unreasonable. The cannabis cures cancer.
Right. Again, it's because prohibitionists rule the cannabis issue legislatively from the governor on down in this state. And that's why folks need to register, vote, and vote
Right.
smart.
Yes.
And get them out at every level.
Yes, you gotta vote.
County, mayor, commissioners.
Yes.
All
We
those.
change
We
things at the lower level and work our ways
push it up, and
Yes.
then absolutely Congress
Anti-government
and the
is
governor,
not fixing anything.
And vote on that
If we're
stuff.
anti-government, then we need to change
This
our
is what
government,
I
not
want to tell you
ignore our
about
government.
Governor
Right
Brown. Our Governor Brown
Right.
is proposing, along with our Attorney General, Ellen Rosenblum.
Mm-hmm.
They're pushing for smoking lounges.
Okay.
And
Good.
I listen to a lot of talk radio.
And Rosenblum is always been for our issue.
Yeah, that's who we needed in there.
Right. Good. Good for her.
So I listen to a lot of talk radio, both sides, because I like to hear both sides.
Absolutely.
Now
And when actually that's actually where I heard it on the radio, on a talk show about the governor and
the Attorney General.
Attorney General
Right.
proposing smoking lounges.
Okay.
Oh God, this right winger went into a fit. I wish I had some way of taping that. This right wing talk guy, he was just
About all the
like-
evil that's going to pour out of such a situation.
Oh, yeah, and they're gonna go
What
out-
about the little children? I'm sure.
Yeah,
it
and they're
was
going
somewhere
to
in
go
there.
home in a van that smoke is pouring out of.
Oh my God!
Well,
Yeah, careening
allow
down the
me
streets.
to.
Yeah,
Death,
and they
destruction.
just put out all these lies.
Sure.
Even
Reefer-
a guy came
reefer
on that wrote
madness
a book
all over
about
again.
the evils of marijuana.
Yes.
Of course,
They put out all these
Their
lies and they know
propaganda,
nothing
yeah.
about it.
Absolutely.
as long as we keep
So-
doing what we're doing.
And they're just dusting
Ladies
off
and gentlemen.
the night stuff from the 1930s.
Yes,
you
they
know?
are. It never
And
went
just change
away.
it, and boom, here it is, the same thing.
Never went away.
And that's the testimony that the current law changes were based on, and that's what we got to reverse. Now, those legislators should never have freaking listened to it. They were just eager. Okay, anything. They took it and didn't question it, you know, particularly from law enforcement, who's never been our friend on this issue.
I filmed at the Congress or at one of the hearings at the Capitol, and they talked about the smoking lounges at
Right,
that
yeah,
time.
we were there.
Well,
Dan was there too.
Right.
We got one.
News.
You bet.
We've got one now.
There you go.
That's what we're going after
yeah.
this.
We got two.
We got two?
There's one in Portland too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
We
that's
have
right.
Northwest
Northwest
Cannabis Club.
Cannabis Club.
We have PGN Lodge in Kaiser. And guys, you know, allow me to inform you of some groundbreaking news that happened this last week.
Oh, yeah.
Mall, the Lloyd Center, as well as Clackamas Town Center opened up CBD World. They are now groundbreaking. They are serving and they are open
What
for
is it?
business.
Is it hemp?
CBD
Is it
World?
hemp derived?
Carrying it
CBD World is CBD
No
as
THC.
well as
around the world,
hemp,
everybody's
but
products.
no THC of any kind. However,
CBD is medical.
yes, it is. And
medical.
at that, they
With
are
no
also
high.
going to have an open cafe lounge and be serving CBD infused coffee as well as tea
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
at the counter.
Yeah.
They will be providing
cool.
that. They're working into those.
See, it's all changing.
It is.
Like
and so I just
we
thought
got
you'd like to know.
23 liberal ladies in the U.S. Congress.
I know, isn't it amazing?
yeah.
Voting makes
More
a
important,
difference.
we have a
It really
cannabis
does.
caucus. You
Yes.
know, there's a
Yes.
good dozen or so legislators of all stripes that are on it, and Republicans, Democrats, and it's been forming
Yeah.
because the people in those states and our own DeFazio and gosh, I forget the other guys.
Blumenthal.
Yes, thank you. Is, you know, forefront in that, making those
Yes.
things happen. You know, getting the
Yep.
banking system on board, allowing that.
Yep.
You know, applying, standards across. You know, at least getting the DEA out of the states where it's been passed. You know,
Yep.
trying to cut off the money. Just about the only good thing that Rohrbacher
Absolutely.
did.
There are a
Yeah.
couple banks
know.
that will back up like dispensaries.
And they're forming it, you know, too.
I forget the name of it. I called and actually checked. It says, "Well, can
Maps is one of
dispensaries
them.
can dispensary take a credit card?" They says, "Well, yeah, sure. If they go through this certain, there's like
Right.
Yep.
two different like credit unions,
Right.
cannabis credit unions."
Yeah,
now.
I've seen the dispensers for them in certain places.
Yep.
They have the thing you put your card in, but I understand it. They charge you like a high interest rate.
Unfortunately,
to use
yeah.
that.
You know.
Now CBD and hemp have fallen off the high risk as of this week. It just fell off the high risk for banking institutions. Banking institutions are meeting. They're actually having their meet around. And so hemp, especially with the farm bill that's coming up, it's the farm bill that's actually working in our favor right now that is going to open up our interstate commerce, that is going to open up and drive where we're trying to go.
Yes.
And that farm bill passing through our Senate and passing through our congressional houses, I hope everybody's paying attention. I hope you're
mentioned
all
that.
watching.
Right on. Yeah.
40 states now have some form of hemp growing.
Yes,
40 states.
Well, it's for the CBD.
it's for all of it.
Well,
It's for
yeah,
more than
no,
just
really.
yes, absolutely. Again, if
Yeah,
we
for
don't
more.
actually get all of our infrastructure up and working so we can actually be processing this ourselves, what's going to happen? We are already having a CBD product that is open on the market. They have descheduled it from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 5. And where is it coming from? Europe. We need our CBD products to
Yeah,
be coming from the
here.
United States, from
US.
our
Yeah.
gardens,
I
from
agree.
our
That's what,
people who
I
have put
agree.
That's
everything
what
into
happened
it.
in the 1930s.
No.
United States was not the biggest
In the
producer
40s,
of hemp.
42.
Yeah, we were only producing, they said 650 tons a year. They said the best, and I've read about
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
The best hemp was coming from like Hungary.
Well, you know, right now that our own Oregon State University professor is actually having to work in Serbia in order to actually do any testing at all.
Research.
Yeah.
All of this
What's up with
research
that?
is being done in Serbia. And so, because again, our own DEA and numbers and what have you, and because we're having to follow this line that is, again, non-existent. And so the testing that he's doing in Serbia, where excuse my terminology, where it's technically balls to the walls because there's no regulation at all and everything is in the soil, we're not getting accurate information. Because again, how they're being fed to begin with is 99% of what we would never use.
Are they growing them in the old opium fields too, or whatever over there? Using that soil?
Well, and another
That's Afghanistan.
indicator, litmus test, if you will, is how the insurance industry, probably one of the most conservative, like the bankers, are now coming forth and offering policies and plans, and it's not just Lloyd's of London and the rate that you have to pay for that kind of thing. We have a caller?
6444. Give us a call.
Right
503-588-6444.
I got one more thing on a happy note. Beside pushing for the smoking lounges, the Rohrabacher bill was reaffirmed.
Oh, good.
And funded. It has been
Very
since 2014. They can't use federal funds to go after our dispensaries.
Right on.
Praise God.
That's what that is.
Thank you, Lord.
That's the one that actually ties it in
That's
and
the
it protects
Rohrabacher
us.
bill.
See if that actually
So
slows them
knowing
down.
what's out there and what does
Yeah, he did.
protect us
Just
is
because it's a
very
law
important
doesn't
as
mean they
well.
have to obey or follow it, Just like always.
Just remember,
had
if you
to do
use
that.
cannabis out there, guys, use it safely. Keep it away from your children and pets. They get them edibles and eat them. It can make them sick. Please use it responsibly.
Right.
If you're gonna go to the smoke lounge,
Medicate
have
properly.
somebody else drive. Don't drive.
Don't drive
If you're gonna,
under the influence of anything.
please.
Thank
yes.
you.
Let's do it safely.
No, because you're setting yourself up to get stopped or kill somebody.
Exactly.
And then you got no defense.
Yep.
Because they say, "Oh, you were smoking, you're guilty."
Oh, yeah.
That's the way that would go down.
Yes.
You're absolutely right. And who wants to
Someday it might
at
even
all
be
have to
Skittles.
live with the consequences of being involved in an accident that anyone could have passed away in? Nobody wants to take that kind of responsibility, so let's be responsible adults and
Yes.
consume whatever it is we're choosing to consume responsibly. Any type of DUI, any type of driving under the influence, whether it's your prescription medication, whether it's your recreation, or whether it's something else altogether, please learn to be a little bit more responsible and don't take other people's lives into your hands.
Something from the producer?
Well, hope our dear friend Sonny and Alicia is doing well.
Yep.
Be responsible. You people in the hospital, get better. Talk to your doctor about cannabis. You don't have to smoke it.
There are tinctures and salves and capsules and
root
rubs.
balm.
Yes.
Hundreds of ways.
Right on.
Every
Remember,
which way there's teas and honey and
inform, educate, and activate.
Yes.
And be sure to come back here and see us next time on Mercy TV.
Shauna and Mike.
Follow the Cannabis Commission. The
can't-
next meeting is January 28th
Right on.
What's that
in
day?
assorted cities.
You can't spell THC. You can't spell
Healthcare.
healthcare without THC.
absolutely.
You get to speak to the officials.
Thanks. We'll see you next time on Mercy TV.
God
Thanks
bless
to all our
everybody.
visitors and guests.
And
Peace
head on over
victory.
to
Bye now.
PGN Lodge
Park.
this evening.
PGN.
You want to say anything before I turn it off, Glenn?
Yes, good night.
Good night. God bless you all, every single one of you.